Good evening. Welcome to the first of a monthly edition of the Fantasy Football League Chat. What a crowd. How lucky we are. Big clap from the audience. Having a season you envisioned, I mean, you've had some tough seasons with transfers. I've never seen you, I think the crowd have never seen you so on it and other people's transfers this season. How have you got the focus? How are you so on the ball this season?
Well, it's quite easy considering it's my main job right now to look after my team, and it clearly shows winning the game week. I also think that I've got a few really good transfers in with Slimani, and have quite a few more to come. So just
no doubt that you have a lot of transfers to come. Comes with the nature of being in sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Let's talk about the draft. I mean, maybe I'll open up with you, Gus. I mean, who performed in the draft? Who did really well? Who got the great players? I mean, without, off the top of my head, Hobson, Scotch, Kapua.
You had him in on the waiver wire.
What a
he's like top pick. He's top scorer right now.
Unbelievable, right? I mean, what do you guys think?
Yeah, you got him in the first waiver wire. It's pretty impressive.
I mean, I think arguably that's, waiver wire pick of the season. Yeah. Has there been a better waiver wire pick?
No,
I don't think so.
Definitely not. You have to say.
I mean, Shadley was also a huge pick off the waiver wire, and it's only been one match, so.
But I think there was some animosity with you. I mean, you wanted Shadley. What happened there?
Yeah,
why did you get him?
Well, he was my first pick. I didn't get him, but it later turned out that Rangers FC had actually transferred Zaha for Jocelyn.
Well, now hang on, because that's massive. I mean, that's massive. I mean, because I think potentially you got done on a technicality there. Because Rinsers screwed over a plethora of people, didn't it?
Because
what do you guys thought?
Well, it's just shocking, I have to say.
But the guy's new to the league. He's an amateur. He's young. I mean, likable chap. I think we all like him.
I think sometimes you can understand if a manager tries to draft someone else's player, but to try and bring in a striker for midfielders, just I've never seen anything like it.
It's a bit daft.
I'd argue it's less kind of harmful to do that than to draft in another player's player, but each of their own.
I think it shows a bit of lack of experience.
Yeah,
on the manager's part.
Lack of experience. Yeah. When do we think? And this really is critical. I mean, who's going to make the next mistake? I mean, Matt's got to be a hot favourite, right?
Yeah.
Matt is.
I mean, the guy's a liability.
Yeah. Quaid, I think, has kind of dropped the ball a little bit.
Quaid? I agree with you. Where's he been last 2-3 weeks? I mean, the guy, you can't, first 2 weeks came in firing, right? Ibra, looking great at the beginning. Where's he going to go? Do we think he's going to do well? What do you think about Ibra? I mean, big player.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Well, I think he's one of the best picks.
Yeah.
But he came so late, right? He was Quaid 4th, 5th, 6th, I can't remember. But third, Ibra on third. That's big, right?
He must have been picked for his previous record because he's just been outstanding in all the top European leagues.
But the prison leagues are not the English Premier League, and we're playing in the English Premier League. So, can the guy keep it up? I mean, he's an old chap, right? He's 34. So, is Ibra an Aguero?
He's got
that points.
He's got that poacher's instinct, but he's not at the same speed. He's got the physicality, but Aguero's more quick, fast.
I think the question on everyone's lips is the red card. Talk me through your thoughts.
I watched it a few times after, and I have to say it's a bit harsh. I thought he might get off a few.
Sorry,
games.
he elbowed someone in the face.
Yeah, but how much contact was there really in that? There was intent.
In terms of elbow to the face?
I think I've seen worse challenges left off.
So, what's it been like, you having Aguero on your bench? Is that, how do you...
Well,
is he up for sale?
I've got we can all have a good laugh about that one, can't we? I've got another problem in Nolito, who's also picked up a red card, so I've got something to consider, but don't expect any nice free transfers coming. In
fact, I have to challenge you on one more. I mean, obviously you got an incredible pick, right? You got some great picks. The striker, was it who was the striker who went to Quaid? You know,
You got Hollow. You got
wow. What me through? I mean, top quality striker. I mean, walk me through your motivations. Your thoughts on that?
So, the main motivation was that we didn't quite have the funds in the bank in Kitty.
You had too much funds, I think.
No.
No, you were under.
I was over our budget line, so
Right.
I had to make a quick move and sacrifice a player that I knew would have done all right for us, but gambled a little bit and took another player who I think has a lot of potential.
Fantastic. But you sold him
To Connor Wickham.
to Quaid, right?
Yeah. I know, it's selling to a rival, but I did try many other avenues to try and get that trade done.
That's fine. I mean,
That's the only one I could really settle on. So.
Well, I love to. Fantastic. I think we talked about winners. Maybe now we should talk about the top fails. So let's move on to the waiver wire to start, and then perhaps I think we've done the draft. So waiver wire fails. Now I have to be, hold my hands up. Remy didn't quite fall for me. I thought on paper, I had a high waiver wire pick, and the guy gets injured the day before. I mean, Gus, I'll let you take over this, but I mean, it's the draw of the game, isn't it? We get unlucky sometimes. I mean, what are your thoughts?
Well, this is football, right? I mean, we all know it. But I have to admit that was unlucky. But I was certainly laughing when I saw Remy's injury come through. I have to admit.
Don't mind me butting in here.
Yeah.
I love to talk. Our newbie from the J League. There was one fantastic J League amateur move, I thought. I'm talking about the Sun. I mean, wow! Is that the biggest cretinous, most idiotic move we've seen in the history of the game? Or Ebba, if you wouldn't mind.
I think it's right up there with it. I think that was absolutely shocking. I was actually with the J League manager when he found out the news, and I'll tell you, he could not speak for.
I mean, we've seen a lot of really big errors for the newbies. I mean, Show and Son and Reggie and not what happened there. All right, fantastic. So I think we've talked about the superstars. We've talked about the big fails.
With the relegation battle.
The relegation battle. I mean, who do we? I mean, it's early days, right? It's early days in the season. Who are we thinking? Are we seeing a traditional thing? I think we've got the top six and the traditional top six. I mean, let's talk Vic Nelligan, right? I mean, the guy struggled for a few
He's doing
seasons.
quite well.
He's made some pretty thrifty transfers.
But before we start there, could we just start at the bottom of the league, maybe?
Of course.
I'm just thinking about that Wolfie Hound manager.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's top 5 challenger in the team.
But that's because, that Wolfie Howling, unfortunately, is not having the best starts.
Do you think it has to do with his draft?
I think next season he needs a computer.
Yeah. I mean, if you go into a draft like that with paper, it's no surprise you come out with 3 whole players and most of the rest are
3 whole
Sunderland
players.
and Stoke, I think, were the next on the list.
And what's I think now the question for you here, and I'd like to direct this to you, Dave. I mean, the guy, right? There's a bit of chat in the on draft day. I appreciate you weren't playing, but apparently the guy didn't have any plans. Came in with some scraps of paper, had to use the printer of some sort of local club, and the guy was just not in control. I mean, has the guy lost it, or do we think he can bring it back? I mean, to be fair, interestingly, I hate to make a point, but the guy has come unprepared and is now bottom of the league. A previous great manager. I mean, what's going on here?
Well, I don't think that's any surprise. You don't come prepared, you're going to be bottom of the league. What does surprise me, though, is that he's still bottom of the league, even though Stocklet didn't even field a team in the first game week.
Amazing.
He didn't even play a team. So he's already 50, 60 points behind. And
so, Stocklet's been sort of criticised before for being quite quiet in the league. I mean, he was great 2 seasons ago. Last season, the guy disappeared. I mean, he's checked up a bit, in the last couple of days. I mean, do you think the guy will fade away this season, or will he be involved?
I think he's back.
He's back?
Yeah, he's back.
That's great news for the league. Is that great news for Quaid? Manager of Atletico Quaid.
Yeah, that's bad news, I think.
Yeah.
Could there be a new rivalry? I mean, we all remember 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I think they've kind of lost that battle over the last season, as you say, but it's back. enforced, that's for sure. And I think
That's exciting. Do you think there'll be more interviews from Stocknet, or and maybe quite?
I think now that he's out in LA, he's sort of, you know, he's there. He's around the Hollywood crowd. You know, he's more up for being put in front of the camera, I think.
I definitely want to see more of it though. Come on.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
We
man.
do. I think. Well, guys, I'm sorry. I'm getting in a little bit of info from the guys upstairs. We're going to have to wrap up for this month. Dave, thank you so much as our special
Cheers.
guest,
Yeah.
and our regular host, Ebba, thank you as well.
Thanks, everyone.
And Gustav.
Cheers.
Guys, have a great evening. Thank you very much.
And
Cheers to the league.
cheers for the crown
Cheers.
this week.
Oh, yeah.
Nice one, Eva.